Hey y'all, good morning. Alright, so here is another video from Kim Tales, Learn from My Mistakes. And I was thinking about this morning. This morning, like, I don't like to look at, I'm gonna just get right to it, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I got my eyebrows done. So getting things done in life. Alright. And you know, if I got my eyebrows done, I got my feet done too. So and I'm gonna tell you how that happened. Yesterday I had a bunch of stuff to do running around, and I had like a paper to write and all this other stuff. So even though I was free on the weekend, I wasn't free, but I got a lot of stuff done. So the thing is, I have adopted the philosophy of just do it, right? Don't think about it, don't reason with yourself, don't do any of that stuff. Just do it, right? And you do it until you get it done. And that's how successful people operate in life. They do it until they get it done. They don't make excuses. They don't cry about it. They don't, procrastinate too much, right? And if they are in procrastination mode, it's because they're in creation mode. They're trying to create and develop something better. But you don't wait too long. Like, you don't stay in creation mode too long, right? You just do it. But you do it and you do it and you do it until you get it done. So I was like, all right, how is it going to get done? Like, my eyebrows ain't going to do themselves, because I damn sure ain't going to do them, right? So you just go and do it. And that's really simple, and it seems like so simple that it's idiotic, but that's how a lot of stuff in life goes, right? It's really simple when you just do it, right? You just sit down and you write the damn paper, right? You sit down and you think of a business plan, whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm one of these people, right, that I'm always like coming up with ideas to make money and just to just do more, right? Just have more. So I call it getting off the plantation, right? I'm one of them slaves that keep trying to get off the plantation, keep trying to get off, and then my job keeps bringing me back, right? So so you'll see me like I just keep trying. And I have had some successful businesses. When I was in college, I had a jewelry business, and I actually sold jewelry to En Vogue. So when I do it, right? I get it done. So, and then what happened was the jewelry business, I should have stuck with that. The jewelry business kind of left me because I became a nurse, and that just took over my life. I did that while I was in college, and that's actually what put me through college. So, but when I got out of school, the nursing money was looking pretty good, and I went for that, and I stayed there. But one time I went into my job, and I was like, when I finally realized that I had signed up for voluntary enslavement, right? Called a job. I went into my job, and I was like, yo, do y'all know we slaves? And they kind of looked at me like I was crazy, right? This was about 12 years ago. Yeah, about 10 years ago. And they all looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, no, like, I broke it down. Like, do you get it? And they didn't get it. And then now I see where Harriet Tubman says, oh, I could have freed more slaves if they only knew they were slaves. A lot of us don't know. We just think we have a good job. And when I was coming up, they weren't talking about owning businesses or even doing for self. It was get a good job. So it wasn't even a conversation. Like, we didn't even know it was possible for us. The biggest role model we had was George Jefferson with the dry cleaners. Remember that? But other than that, you ain't really see like business owners, black business owners in our neighborhoods and communities. Back then, we just didn't see that. Everybody was going to work and they had a good job. So now the conversation has shifted into business ownership. And I'm kind of like, hey, y'all, I'm still stuck on a plantation. Like, over here with all these, things. Because remember back like in the 80s, everybody was getting money, right? They was getting money, and they was buying up cars, and they was buying up houses, and they was doing their thing, right? I was kind of slow on it, but of course I like to live nice, and I did, I got a nice house and I got a nice car, but you got to pay for that stuff. So, now the conversation has shifted, right? So I'm trying to get off the plantation, right? If you want to get off the plantation, follow me. we gonna sneak off the plantation, right? And if you are off the plantation, show other people how to get off the damn plantation. Like, everybody, they're like, oh, I got a business, I got well, share, how did you do that, right? And the thing is, when I start like business ventures, I never ask anybody for their advice on whether I should do it or I shouldn't do it. Because if I'm asking you and you haven't done it, right, then it's like I'm really taking your broke ass advice, right? Because you don't know. So don't ever ask people, should you do anything, and they don't have expertise in that field, right? And if they do have expertise in that field, right, ask them, how did you become successful? If they're no longer doing it, ask them, what stopped you? What stopped you? A lot of times what stops us from making any move at all in life is fear. Like, yeah, it's scary to get off the plantation. Yes. It's scary to get off the plantation, I'm trying to tell you. Because it's like, I understand what the slaves are saying. Like, it's like, you had that security of, okay, you know that job is going to provide. It's going to be very freaking little, right? But it will provide you and keep you in the same, like, accustomed to how you're living. Like, you'll stay the same. Rarely do you make like higher improvements or achievements, right? But like, you'll stay the same. So if you're one of those type of people that are complacent in life, that may just be fine for you, right? But if you're somebody like me that always wants more, right, then you'll never be satisfied. You'll never be like, you know. And the thing is, the ultimate thing that I want is I want to be able to spend, I want to be able to have time and money at the same damn time. Like, you know, right now I got money, but I don't have no time, right? So rare do you see people that have time and money at the same damn time. I want to have time and money, and I want to be able to like dictate how my life goes, not somebody else dictating how my life goes. So and that's why I'm making this video today, because I was like, hell with the damn job, I'll get there when I get there, right? So you know, that's what it is. It's like, you want to have freedom. You want to be able to spend time with your children when you want to spend time with them. You want to be able to stay home when you want to stay home. Like, you want to be able to enjoy your life. This is your life. And then when I thought about it, the part that scared me the most was, I will give my whole entire life to this job that is only providing me with like just enough, right, to get by. And the retirement age is like 67 or 67. That's too damn close to 70. Like, that's too damn close to death. So I can't do that. I can't settle for that anymore. And that shit is really scary, how you will give all of your days, right, to somebody else, and then you just got the damn weekends off, and that's just enough time to go to the supermarket, go shopping, and wash some clothes, and maybe have a little bit of fun and sleep late. Like, come on, wait, no. No, it's got to be more. It's got to be more to life than this. So join me, look, I'm whispering, as I get off the plantation. That is the goal. Okay, so I love y'all. Remember, this is Kim Tales 101. Learn from my mistakes. And I started talking about this. I always do this. I get ready in the video and I come with another thought. But the thing is, there are no mistakes in life. There are only lessons that you learn from, right? Because you keep going, right? So if you want to call it mistake, just, you know, like we used to do back in the day, take the pencil out, erase it, and correct it, right? And you learn from that. So I love y'all. I will check y'all out next time. Check me out next time, right? On Kim Tales. Peace.